Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Katherine.Kelly, and I am bringing your Soul Wisdom Wednesday message a little bit differently today. I'm recording this so that I can put it on YouTube, and when you view YouTube, basically you'll have access to all the videos that I've done for several years. And so you can not only review your own progress, but you can sort of refresh your memory of some of the concepts, some of the things that I've put out there. And then you can also share that link to people who aren't on social media in different ways. So I want to kind of spread the wealth a little bit. But I also am doing this for two other reasons. First of all, this year for me is all about integration. That is sort of my word for the year. And without trying, I have all of these different pieces and parts and I don't know, aspects of soul health coming together to create this really master plan for what I can get out into the world. And what's been interesting about it is, I talk about evolution all the time. I talk about our soul's evolution. I talk about healing. I talk about cleaning out so you can fill up. And last year I talked a lot about legacy and what do you want to leave behind. And so what's interesting is all of this is coming together, and I want to make sure that I pull those pieces and parts together for you as well, because there are a lot of pieces and parts to this human condition, and they are all connected through our soul's evolution. So this month's newsletter, which is coming out today, which is March 1st, and I know some people will be watching this at a different time. The theme of this month's newsletter is basically our soul's infinite evolution. And basically, the human body has evolved about as much as it is going to, according to scientists. It's going to morph and change a little bit, but basically, it's evolved about as much as it's going to. However, our soul's evolution is infinite as far as I'm concerned. And whether it's in this lifetime, this planet, or moving beyond, we have this energy within us that sustains us and pushes us forward and helps us endure and also inspires us and really feeds us. It's that energy, that light within that keeps us going. And that light within is really, I call it is the soul, but I call it the essence of who we are. It is nothing more than that very core of who we are, and what we are going to do with it is really how we live the human condition. So I've been speaking, in these last several months about legacy, what you want to leave behind. And I had a conversation with a client yesterday about how, she's not sure where she's going. And I have these conversations with clients all the time. I have people calling for soul healing sessions, really asking, what is my life purpose? What am I supposed to be doing with my life? And it's a constant kind of battle for a lot of people because they don't always know. On the other hand, I also had a conversation with a client yesterday, and I pointed out to her that she has stayed so busy in her life that she has outrun her soul, that she has kind of overcome herself, and now she doesn't know what to do with herself at age 42. So it can go lots of different ways, but this is really what our soul's evolution is about. And this is what conscious evolution is about, is taking the pieces and parts and putting it together, grounding ourselves so that we can lead ourselves into the future in a much more discerning and grounded way. And in my words also is that so we can have the least amount of regret by the end of our life possible. That really is the victory of everything, is if we can get to the end of our life with very little regret, we've done a pretty darn good job. So this is a super, super important time for me to provide more and more information out there to you, the bits and pieces, the pieces and parts to help you get there. And so one of the requests that I had a couple of weeks ago was that someone really just outright asked if I could start putting out a weekly soul motivator, something that you could chew on and bite on for a week and really kind of help lead you into your soul's evolution for that week. And so I took that and ran. And for those of you who are not on my email list for my newsletter, if you want to get on that newsletter list, you're going to have a full article describing the topic for the month. And then what I'm going to be doing on social media is every week, I'm basically going to be giving you that task, giving you that nudge, something to kind of ponder and evolve through and think about for that week, so that it leads you again on that path of evolution in a little bit straighter way. I tell people evolution never happens as fast as we'd like it to, and it never happens in a straight line. I'm going to try to make it a little bit more of a straight line for you by giving you some weekly tasks to really think about in terms of going deeper, getting to know yourself, as well as getting on that path of discernment so that you can go a little further and go a little more directly to where you're supposed to be. Because honestly, what we are all trying to do is navigate and handle this human condition thing, but there's lots of detours that life takes us through. And sometimes we need some nudges, some information, some instructions to get us there. And so this is where I'm going with this for you, is that I'm going to be, and every week on social media, it's going to happen around Monday every month, or every week. And you're going to be getting a social media post basically about what that nudges, excuse me, and it's going to come with a quote from the article of the month for that newsletter. And then I'm going to nudge you. I'm going to give you some prompts. I'm going to give you some things to think about every week so that you know where to take yourself for that week. And then I'm going to just keep building on that for you. Now, I would love the feedback. I would love to hear how things are going. I'm going to keep checking in on social media to figure out, if people are posting. I would love to be able to nudge them along. So please make sure that you're posting so that I can help you or clarify anything for that week for you. Or if you're hitting roadblocks, please post something so that I can kind of nudge you along and do a little bit of that soul coaching from afar. So that would be great. So things to come for me. If you've been following me for a while, you're going to know that my whole world is expanding both internally and externally, and I keep having these words "enormous expansion" go through me. And the soul health model has now taken on several different dimensions, and that's going to be provided to you in the next several months. On May 1st of this year, which is 2023, we are launching my new website, and there's a lot of new information on there. And it's really been fun to put together, but it's also been really, really huge in my own evolution, because this thing has really helped me get clear on what I need to be doing for my own legacy so that I can take all of you further, but I can also leave behind the seeds of change so that you can do your own soul evolution work. So I'm excited about this next the next forever, basically. And I'm excited about being able to provide you with more information that will help you on your own path to your soul's evolution and your legacy. So have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.